Today I'm going to show you anything and everything you need to know about SEO from the perspective of the retail florist. For the most part, it's for many people, but the retail florist seems to want to do what everyone else is doing, but they really can't do as much, and here's why. They have a product that's not so easy to be spontaneous about. You can't make impulsive buys at $50 to $75. Let's face it, we don't have $20 products. Although we do, you're gonna have to change your mindset on how to make that work for you if you're gonna wanna get into the online market. And chances are, if you have a $20 candle, somebody probably has one for $15. Being realistic is half of it. So once you know exactly who you are and what you're able to provide, you can now be ready to prepare content that will go hand in hand with that. You know, there's a term, they say broad is broke, specific is success. If you can be specific about what you're looking to do, if it's a candle, if it's a mug, if it's an arrangement, but you got to make something that people can just get interrupted from their day and say, that's great, I think I'd like one of those. But it's not going to be in the $50 to $75 range in my opinion. So being realistic with that is going to be the first thing. Number two, where are you getting your information and your guidance from? Is it going to be from the company you bought your website from? Because that's a big mistake. Most people that build websites build them very well, but that's what they do. People that do SEO and strategize to bring you traffic are the ones that get the people and the eyes to the website. Now you want to see, am I converting well? That question will go to the web developer. Am I able to bring traffic to the website? I don't know why you think the web developer would be the expert in that. They are experts in building websites. I know this because I was working with the team that built the website, but I went off into marketing and social and YouTube and videos and a direction that's going to make transactions occur on the website that was built. It's like building a home and then going to your builder and saying, what kind of curtain should I put over the windows? Or what kind of carpet would go good with this couch? The builder's going to look at you and say, that's just not what we do. We built you the home. You need to do that or find somebody that is an expert in that. You want to also think about branding yourself. Who are you going to be? Are you going to be the 1995 cash and carry special for roses? Before you shake your head and say, oh no, that's not me. It's okay. If that's what you do it the best you can. Now, if you're that person, then you're not going to go out there and try to sell Waterford Crystal to the customer that's paying $20 for a dozen roses. Understand your clients. Now, target your ads towards those people. Let me show you Jim Gannan over in Billings, Montana. He did a wonderful job getting on the news and talking about a product line that he's associated with called Times Candles. Take a look.
Let's start with this fragrance diffuser because the holidays oftentimes are defined by the scents of the season. And for me, Christmas is Fraser fir, and this is such a rich and luxurious smell.
It is. It's essential oils. It smells exactly like if you went down and got your own tree in the mountains.
It does, but we didn't have to expend the effort, right? We just do a little shopping.
No.
I believe in that so much so that I actually built and had my own branded container, the Lennox gift bag. I'm not selling these because I don't have enough to sell anymore. I sold them all out. All the flower shops bought this. It has a letter of authenticity in it. It's got the Lennox box that it comes in. This is not a container. This is a gift. And then when you place the flowers in it, I only put a few flowers in there. I don't believe in getting an expensive container and then loading it up with flowers. You're just driving the cost through the roof. For what? If you're buying that beautiful ceramic pumpkin that was offered by the wire services, you just need a few flowers in there. People are looking for the pumpkin. They're not interested in all the flowers because the flowers take a $60 retail and make it an $85 retail. So now back to social and understanding who you should work with. It's very customary for us to work with other platforms. I just don't care for a lot of them because they're not built to support what we're doing for the platform. So if we're doing the marketing and a company comes to me with, and I'm not going to throw names out there, I will just politely say, we're really not interested in working with that platform. So what do I recommend as far as a good platform to work with? Shopify is excellent. Teleflora is outstanding because I've got all these results you've been hearing about from the Teleflora sites. Gravity Free is an excellent site. And after that, they're all hit and miss. I don't feel confident in those sites. So when people come to me, I get people that try to talk down to what I do because their site is not one of the ones that I think is really going to be best for you, the retail florist. At the end of the day, you're going to say Bloomerang or Art's doing my marketing. And if I don't have the platform to be able to support what I'm doing, then I'd just rather not do it at all. But I'm always here for you, and I'm happy to answer questions as they arise. What's the purpose of posting on your social? Do you realize when you build your Instagram, your Facebook, you are building, or even TikTok, you're building their product line. You're building Facebook. You're getting more interest in Facebook, which means more people will come to Facebook because of you and other people that are saying how good Facebook works. But what is good? You're either reinforcing your brand, which means post every day or every other day, so people are going through their feed, pretty flowers, that's nice. Or flowers by subscription for as little as how much? Let's face it, it's all about price. If you're going to interrupt people from looking online or doing something online, it better have a good value to them. They're not as excited of the beauty of these flowers as we are in the industry, or as the client would be after they purchase it and they see how well they perform. These flowers behind me were Alstroemeria lilies that were like, they were bullets. When they came in, they looked dead because they're so tight and underperforming that they need to be hydrated and a little bit of time, and then they pop. Well, that's all interesting to hear after you make the purchase, or if you're thinking about this product compared to that product. So many times with social media, all we're doing is reinforcing our brand by putting a post up there. Oh, look, the post moved a little bit. Okay, I'm more interested in putting rose care, poinsettia care, bulb garden preparation, how to care for your plants. Now we're talking, right? If you're not shaking your head, then you're not getting what I'm saying. You want to interest them with something that's in it for them. If it's not a discount, it's knowledge or discount. One or the other is going to get them to turn. If you're going to put out a beautiful $95 arrangement that really is most likely beautiful, good. It's not going to turn into anything in most cases. There's always going to be the one that got something that's, oh, it worked for me. I made a couple notes here to also talk about creating content without an offer, which we just talked about, and that's failure. Just remember, if you're paying a content creator and you're not giving them anything, please don't hold it against them that you're not succeeding like you should, because it's up to you to tell them what you're offering to do so they can build you a plan to make it work. If you're not going to say, I'm willing to discount this much, what are we supposed to do? We're going to just put it out there and we post it and it's there. Now, the purpose in all of this, and please take your pens out at this point, the purpose in everything you're doing is to get email addresses, because you own the email list that you have. That's truly your asset. All the rest of the work that you're doing on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, that's all their assets. Now, when you put something on YouTube, it's a shared asset because sure, YouTube is showing it to everyone, but it is your content. It is your channel. What if YouTube went away tomorrow? What would you do? Did you ever think about that? What if Elon Musk decided to buy Instagram? I don't want the same. We're going to break it off of Facebook. Or Facebook gets taken out and Instagram is still there. But you had a great following. Many people build their businesses on Facebook. I think that's insane. I 100% would never build a business on a platform that I don't own. Just what I got to tell you. Now you might say, well, the wire services own their websites. They own the platform that you subscribe to use. Unless you build your own code, your own website, and you own all that, that's the only way you're going to own everything about what you have. So you want to buy or subscribe to a website that's solid, that gets you great SEO, and is going to be reactionary to what you need. They're not going to tell you what they're doing. They're going to say, what do you need? They're going to ask the next shop, what do you need? And they're going to build a solution for everybody. And that's the company you want to invest with. It's that simple. So understand the way the platform is, understand what the actual layout is. The strategy is you buy a website from the best builder you believe is out there, and then you build it up with SEO, you build pages, you build content, you make reciprocating links. Before I bore you to death, you want to be able to utilize all the SEO features that you want to utilize, not what they're telling you that you need to utilize. In my opinion, there isn't a web developer out there that can compete with a marketer, because a marketer does nothing but work on marketing day in and day out. And a good developer is doing the same thing for their websites. They're both necessary and they both should complement each other. I hope this makes it a little bit easier for you to understand. Right now, if you're going to sell flowers by subscription, you want to bring attention to it, show the emotion of grandma getting flowers at not only Mother's Day, but also at Christmas and also on Grandparents' Day. And you can do that with one purchase. Things like that. Send flowers across town or the USA. Show all the United States cities and states and little flowers popping out of them. That's cool. See, that's going to make people look and say, what are they saying? That's the mind you want working for you. That's social marketing, because that person is now going to do what? Give you their email address for more information. There you go. You've now achieved what you set out for, and that's to connect with the customer using an email address. I hope this is useful for you. If you want more tips and ideas, please call me, send me a message. This is here to help you so you can get the most out of everything that you're doing online. Be sure to like and subscribe for more information such as this. If you like any other questions answered, by all means, send me a message. I'll research and look into it if I don't have the answer and get you the best of my ability.